everybody that's going to be on the front line has some way to deal with a little bit of those skill shots. And the circles reign true for Ceros, Gravity Field, as well as that Storm, and it's going to be Viktor. So Control Mage v Control Mage, farm fests for a while, I think.
The other AD carry being the Kalista on their team isn't going to be very adept at doing so. They're more looking to fight and go in. So by having that teleport, it says to me he's looking to just get through laning phase ahead and time his fights better. They started the double jungle, but they don't lane swap. They just teleport to lane, and bot lane's actually going.
Wow, WhiteLotus is in trouble. That level 2 power spike. Mueki rends too early. The Ignite is ticking through, and WhiteLotus stays alive. Dara and Mueki invest everything in that, and they come up wanting. Thyak, he's got himself another Ruby Crystal. BF Sword on the first back for WhiteLotus, but Evi, he's jumping in. The Transcendent Blades are going up. The Grand Challenge is on, and Helior gets a heal, but it will not be enough. Rainbrain flashes forward for the knocker. A defensive flash from Evi to stay alive. Rainbrain is in trouble. Thyak trying to run him down. If he finds the cleavers, it might be enough. A knockup from Rainbrain. The cleaver doesn't find its target, and Evi gets the stun. LJL get out alive. Doing very well. There is some support from Thyak. Now Helior's jumping forward. No Grand Challenge. Evi's going to look to sustain with that ultimate, but that is such a big chunk. Teleport comes down from Ceros. Evi's going to get dropped. Ceros flashes forward. Chaos Storm and the auto attack. Means they trade 1 for 1. They get the TP as well.
That was his pseudo tumble.
Pseudo tumble. I hate that term.
I know you do.
Anyways, Helior's in trouble. He's going to back away. Let's see if Rainbrain wants to find the kill. Lands the Prey Seeker, pops up, doesn't find the knockup as Helior is going to riposte it, dashes away, gets a small heal, the stun connects, and Seiya's here to save the day. Helior gets a kill credit and the buff.
The Anivia without teleport comes in, uses the flash and ignite to save his top laner in Evi's hands. Helior has been picking his fights, and that's a nice hook.
Death Sentence connects, and Mueki is down. WhiteLotus gets caught up by Dara, and Dara's looking for the kill. Rainbrain should be able to finish this one off. Chilling Smite comes up. Rainbrain's chasing.
He's got the dash.
There is a flash available. Decides not to use it. WhiteLotus is in full retreat. Prey Seeker does not connect. Dara sets it up, and Evi will be donated the kill.
This Lucian into the worst position, and Arce is caught.
Oh, double knockup. Rainbrain and Dara, they hold him in place. They don't have the greatest amount of damage, and here comes Thyak. He's going to throw the cleavers up. Dara does still have access to Unbreakable Will, and he will use that ability. On the Rift Herald from the LJL team. Dara's going to find the Pulverize. Not going to get the hit, but the box comes down. There is the threat to be engaged. Ceros has been able to come in from behind. Arce's in trouble. He will be taken out. Just a matter of time, and it's Ceros that gets the kill.
Utilize the Rift Herald, but to push the bottom lane turret, and here they go.
Well, here's the duel. Evi is going to be challenged. Helior's looking to pop, and he just gets...
I'll claim that I was right there with the prediction.
You know what? You've earned it fair and square. And this is going to allow LATAM to get their Dragon. So, a kill for Dragon.
And even that.
Well, there's a teleport coming in the middle lane. Dara's looking for WhiteLotus. He's got the Unbreakable Will down, and WhiteLotus is trying to spam the damage out. Evi has found him. The Transcendent Blades and Rage Blade will get a kill before Thyak throws the ukulele and sends him singing to his death. Seiya's going to get Egg. It's Egg Benedict is what they're looking for, and Rainbrain knocks him down. Thyak finds himself a double kill. As you can look those, Dara finds out. Ceros, as well as Mueki, trying to do the damage, and the Death Sentence finds no one. A 2 for 2.
And no Helior to speak of in the majority of that fight. It is gone. Do they back off? And the vision starts to favor them. Rainbrain.
He's going to die.
Even flayed out of the tunnel.
50% HP. The Japanese are coming into contest, and the Death Sentence finds no one. Dara, Pulverize doesn't hit anything, but a 3-man flash frost. Big Seiya's bought some time. Barrett is not killed yet. Mueki is hopping and skipping forward. He flashes out of the stun. Dara's pulled backwards and finds a multi-man knockup. But LATAM have obliterated the Japanese, acing them, and they turn back for Barrett.
Now they're going to be very low after a fight like that, but that came entirely down to Arce. The way he played that, hitting a ridiculous play on all of them. They're skirting around the edges of their health bar.
Oh!
That was close. To try and breach the base, they did get a turret, and they get the Dragon.
Yeah, Lotus. Well, but I agree with our audience.
Woo! Of LJL's team. very dangerous for them. Dara.
He's looking to engage. He's only caught Thyak, though. This is going to be
What
bad.
are you doing, Mueki?
Mueki's in trouble. He's on the wrong side of the team fight. Teleport's not being channeled just yet. The Flash Frost finds no one. And WhiteLotus, he's now pulling a Mueki. He's in front of the LJL squad. No hard CC has connected, and Ceros is going to find those death rays. Evi and Helior, they did dance toe-to-toe, and Evi Flash was used as well.
Which means
so
Fiora
Helior may have won their fight.
Exactly right, coming out ahead, and the Baron's now going to be done in response. They need to answer Helior.
Well, Evi is going to look to re-challenge. Sterex has already procced for Helior. They're trading back and forth. Evi's going to win this one. The riposte comes out. Helior stays alive. Helior wins the fight.
Helior going monstrous right there. They now need to go back and defend the inhibitor, or it's going to go to Baron.
It's secured. Spiked by Thyak. Now Rainbrain's in trouble. He just gets bonked by Seiya and taken out. Inhibitor's taken out from Helior. If they can keep the distraction, LJL have lost the game. Mueki's been flayed, and he's dead for days. Double kill for WhiteLotus. Helior's on to the Nexus turrets. That's one down. The rest of the LATAM team should be able to make it into the base to watch the explosion. And after 34 minutes, the Latin America team ties for first place at the International Wildcard All-Stars.
To be able to lose a 1 versus 1 against an Irelia and bring it back and almost single-handedly win the game via forcing the Japanese side to commit to one or the other. Helior goes monstrous right there.